Hello everyone, today I'm sharing with you guys 10 Thai dramas that some I enjoyed and some I didn't really enjoy. Let's go. By the way, as English isn't my mother tongue and this is my first try making this kind of content, so please be lenient on me and hope you still understand me and also bear with me because I'm going to talk quite a lot in this. I begin with the first series, which is The Gifted, and its second season, The Gifted Graduation. I hesitated to talk about the first season and keep the second season for another video, but I thought again it would be nice and complete to talk about these two together and maybe to have some analysis, not in deeper way, but to comment on each season briefly. The Gifted, or Nakrian Palang Gif in Thai, has 13 episodes released in 2018 and based on the movie with the same title, which was released in 2015 on YouTube by a student from the University of Chulalongkorn. If you want, I can talk about this movie later, but I really want to focus on the drama version. The second season was released 2 years after, so in 2020, and has also 13 episodes. So if you want to binge watching these two seasons, it has 26 episodes in total. It may be long, but it's not that long to be honest. So the story takes place in a high school called Reta Witayakom, and it has a special program named the Gifted program. And apparently, not everyone can have access to this special class. We have one student, his name is Bang, and he's in the lowest class, class 8. But he was intrigued by this special class that with his friend he wants to search how to integrate it and even wants to cheat to pass the exams. Why is it interesting to be part of this special class? It's because once they are part of this, they got some privilege such as not waiting for food and can use better washroom. If I'm not mistaken, it's the same as the teacher, but I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Before it was because of the great marks, but soon Bang discovered that it's about students who have some extraordinary abilities. And then we have different characters being presented with a power, and not only that, but Bang and we all decided to know more about this project, and it's not simple as it seems. It's quite big and maybe dangerous than I thought. About the second season, we have some new characters. I think 3 or 4 are being introduced. It's more intense and we can learn more about the special program. I don't want to spoil too much as some people prefer the first season, but I would say it's still quite nice with the second season. Don't judge me or anything, haha, but it's true that I really enjoyed the first season. It was thrilling and entertaining. The second drama that I really want to share is a short one, which has only 5 episodes. It's called The Comments. The story is about a girl student named Papeng who seems perfect and is loved by everyone in high school. But one night she was crying during a live session, and then she took her own life. Nobody didn't know what exactly had happened. So the girl had a big brother named Khan, so he decided to do an investigation and to unveil the truth behind his sister's suicide. So he began to follow her classmates, her close friends, which are Nan and Dun, and also her family. In fact, she's living with her single mom, and his brother wasn't really there as he worked in another city, if not mistaken. For me, it was indeed short but impactful and has some interesting messages to share with the viewers. Social media is really a scary place. Words can be harmful. You really have to be careful on what you're posting online. It's not a child play, you know. It could destroy someone else's life. The third drama is 5515, Never Too Late, released in 2021 and has 16 episodes. Each episode isn't over 1 hour. In this one, we follow 5 characters, and I let you hear a few seconds of the OST sung by khaotungthanawat, who played Songpon in this drama. Enjoy!
สายไปหรือเปล่าหนึ่งคำถามที่ดังในใจถ้าในวันนั้นเราทำแบบนั้นมาในวันนี้จะเป็นอย่างไรสายไปหรือเปล่ากี่ทีแล้วที่ต้องเสียดายรู้อย่างนี้จะทำอย่างนั้นรู้อย่างนั้นจะไม่ปล่อยไปคิดแบบนั้นและคิดแบบนั้นถ้าฉันได้ย้อนกลับไปอยากแก้ไขสิ่งที่แล้วมาเอาแต่คิดแบบนั้นมัวคิดแบบนั้นก็คงไม่ได้อะไรเธอไม่อาจย้อนเวลาถ้าต้องเสียใจที่ทำลงไปดีกว่าเสียในที่ไม่ทำอะไรคงต้องเสียใจถ้าปล่อยให้โอกาสเพียงครั้งเดียวต้องร้องไห้ได้ยินเสียงใจมันพูดยังไงแค่ฟังหัวใจแล้วตามมันไปไม่มีคำว่าใช่ในพจนานุกรมของเรา
The fifth drama is the adaptation of a Korean drama, Let's Fight Ghost, released in 2021 and also has 16 episodes like the original. At the time, I was watching the BL series Why Are You and was interested in other actors' work. So I chose one of the drama of the actor Sen Sopapong and I wanted to watch some horror things. Let me tell you that I didn't watch the original version, so I can't compare, but I really enjoyed this Thai adaptation. We can see some Thai elements in it, and the special effects were interesting to watch. The relation between the female lead and the male lead was funny and cute. I literally binge watching this drama. The story is about Off, played by Sen Sopapong, a student at university who can see ghosts, and thanks to this ability, even though clearly he doesn't like being with them, Off decides to take it as a part-time job. So he publishes an announce saying he can do exorcism, in exchange of money. One night he goes out to face a ghost, and this is the beginning of a story with Jean, a high school girl ghost who doesn't remember anything apart of her name, and so they are fighting, they accidentally end up kissing each other, and it makes Jean to have some flashbacks. Since then she wants to stay with him and end up as a kind of cohabitation. This drama is a mix of romantic comedy, some drama but also some horror genre. Some scenes are really scaring, or maybe I'm just kinda hurt. Thanks to this drama, I discovered a talented actress named On Pachanan who played Jean, and it was quite nice to watch the actor Sen in this kind of role and drama, different from his previous work. The second part is dedicating to boys' love, and it was kind of hard to choose which 5 series I wanted to share and to talk about it. And you know what? I did it on purpose to choose dramas that are available on YouTube. You know what I mean. The first series is A Tale of Thousand Stars, or Nitan Pandao in Thai. It has 10 episodes and each episode takes about 1 hour, and it was released in 2021. It's kind of a coming of age drama and kind of healing drama. The story takes place in a rural environment, but first we have our main character named Tien. He comes from a well-off family and he has a heart disease. And one night, when he was hanging out with his friends, he was so unwell that he lost consciousness and repeatedly took him at the hospital. Luckily, he was saved from a heart transplant. Now that Tien has felt he could live longer thanks to his donor, he really wanted to know that person even though his parents didn't let him know who it was. And this is the beginning of his new journey. He started to investigate on the dinner, and he leads him to a volunteer teacher named Offgun, and she worked in a countryside at a small school. I won't spoil too much, but Hyun decided to go there, and he met new people, and it's kind of new life to him. What I appreciated is the setting. It changed a lot since it's not in school nor in the big city, but it was in northern Thailand, and the main thing isn't about love but to learn about life and what Hyun really wants to do in his life. The second series is Not Me or Khao Meshepom in Thai. It is a 14 episode drama with action, a bit of thriller and romance. It brought out social issues like social inequality. The story is about a pair of twins named Black and White. Okay, I'm sorry, but the thing is it's such cliche in my opinion, and I wish we would have a different name. But okay, we have to let go of this detail, right? And since they were born, they were so close. If one was hurt, the other could feel the pain. They had some special bond, but later they got separated because of their parents. If I'm not wrong, it was because of a divorce. Black stayed in Thailand with his mom, whereas White with his father was in a foreign country and to pursue his studies. Many years later, White returned to Thailand, and he even received a phone call from a friend named Todd, but Black is seriously injured and he's in the hospital right now unconscious. At that time, White really wanted to know who was responsible of the attack, and with the help of Todd, he decided to disguise himself as his twin brother to join the gang. White then met his twin brother's close friends as he wanted to seek truth about what really happened to Black. He even learned about them who were fighting for justice, but what they were doing was quite dangerous and illegal. Okay, honestly, this is the first time watching a pairing of Offgun, and I think they were really good in this series. They portrayed the character very well, especially Ganatapan, who was playing two characters, but I already knew he was a good actor, but after watching this, his performance was really impressive. The fourth series is Badbuddy or khaotungthanawat. It has 12 episodes released in October 2021, and it's youth comedy, romantic comedy drama. The story is about two guys named Pat and Pran who are enemies even before they were not born. It started with a conflict with their with their parents, and somehow lead to their children to hate each other. At school or even in front of their house, because they are neighbors, they are always bickering and competing with each other. But one day they felt tired to bicker, and they decided instead to act in front of their friends and around the family. This sudden change can turn their hate towards friendship, but also love. So how we are going to manage hiding this, and how long will last their secret? And if we get caught, what will happen to them? For this one, even though the plot is quite simple, but the bickering and the conflict are entertaining to watch. But as the story is progressing, it becomes interesting, and we wonder what exactly happened between these two families. I think it's not only about teenage love, but also about family and friends relationship. In addition, the acting skill is great, and the chemistry is definitely here. Fun fact, the actor who played Pran is Nanon Korapat, and Badbuddy is his first BL series with his best friend and co-actor Om, who played Pat, and Om Pawat already played in some BL series such as He's Coming to Me and Make It Right. The fifth lovely writer. The next one is Lovely Writer or Napsip Chuchup, 12 episode, released in February 2021, and each episode takes about 1 hour. It's a romantic comedy with a bit of drama and a bit of parody or sarcastic things in BL industry. The story is about Jin, played by Apumpat, who's a novel writer. Napsip, played by Kao Nopakao, is a student who applied to be an actor for his BL series. At first, Jin wasn't fond of writing this genre, but his chief kind of pressured him to change and to choose BL because it would be a hit. So after his dating, Jin finally accepted and he just expected to write this novel but didn't want to be involved with other things or other people. Unfortunately, he had to meet some people, especially Napsip, who seems to be attracted to him since the first encounter in the audition. After that, Jin's life is quite shaken by some events. The series takes us on a journey of the behind the scenes of BL industry, such as how it's hard for a writer to come up with an industry story and how the staff keep to the actors with some kind of standard, but also the culture of being shaping. The series wants to show us another face of this entertainment industry while adding some humor in it. If you want other series which handle similar cases, I recommend it to watch Call It What You Want. It has 2 seasons and currently airing War or Wild. And the last one is Cutie Pie or Ninghil Koha Was. Sorry for my bad accent. Actually, I can understand Thai, but for this title I can't understand. But I know that Ninghil it's like here is calm. Okay, so yes, Cutie Pie has a 12 episode and it's a comedy romantic genre mixed with some drama, released in February 2022. And okay, this one I didn't really enjoy it. I wasn't really fond of it and I will explain why. Okay, so the story, it's about 2 rich guys who were engaged since they were young by their families. Lian Kilen Wang comes from a poor Chinese family and his parents have worked with a rich family of Gokirati. That's why his family has to pay the kindness of a girl's family, but gradually Lian Kilen Wang has working hard until having his own company of bottle of water. And one night, as Gu Kirati was late for their date, they exchanged some words and quickly they had an argument. Gu wanted to call off the engagement, but Kilen didn't want it, so after that he decided to win over him. Okay, I'm going to talk about some element what it's like. It's the character's behavior, not really toxic, but just I know it's a thaiseries, a thaiseries, but I think it's not really my cup of tea. Okay, they are cute and look good together, but he lacks something. He lacks really something, or one thing make me uneasy, and I don't know why. But things that I like, or thanks to this series, we are able to enjoy the works of Zeenunew, who played the good Kirati. He has such a really good voice that I don't mind to listen every day. I'm a fan of him. Right, yes. He was singing and it wasn't a problem, and I enjoyed each performance. I admit that the chemistry between Z and Zeenunew is great. They pulled off well the characters, especially Zeenunew. He's quite impressive. I think I still have mixed feeling about this series, but anyway, I'm looking forward to actors' other works, and okay, that's it. Thank you so much if you have stayed till now. Let me know in the comment section if you have watched some of these dramas and what do you think about them. If you like my video, don't hesitate to give me a thumbs up. It would be so nice to me and encouraging, since I also want to share this kind of video on YouTube. Bye bye, see you.